My name is Christian Cervantes. This is my challenge video for the problem solving and searching challenge video. So this one was actually pretty fun. We got to mess with the machine learning and whatnot. So for the first part, for the order of operations, I messed with the order of the up, down, left, and right commands. Yeah, it was really weird. It would get stuck at different spots depending on what what order the up, down, left, and right commands were in. Any command that started with up and down first would get stuck in the top left corner, just going up and down. Same thing would happen for down, up, except at the bottom. And then it would also get stuck on the left and right sides. If it happened to be there sometimes, if the order started with left, right, or right, left. So that was a problem until I added the memory, how you showed. And then that seemed to fix it. It actually reached the dot that time, since it wouldn't get stuck in the loops anymore. After that, for the next part, I changed the location of the dot around. And what was cool about that is that now that I could change the location of the dot, you could actually make the path that it took either a lot longer or a lot shorter, depending on the combination of the location of the dot you placed as well as the operation order, where it would range anywhere from like a completely zigzag until it reached the dot or the destination, sorry, or basically a straight line sometimes depending on where you place the dot. So that was cool. Next I added the barrier. For that part, it was more or less the same thing. It would just sometimes take longer, given the fact that there was a barrier in the way, but basically the same thing. For the random one, that one was interesting because for me at least, I tried it several times and it actually never reached the destination. It would just kind of like go all over the place. Sometimes like get stuck in like a corner like at the bottom and just kind of move all over the place. A couple times it actually got really close to the dot. I think once it even actually got like right next to the destination, but it kind of just kind of went back to where it came from or veered off in another direction and it never actually reached the destination, at least in the trials that I did. So that was interesting. And then the random with memory, those actually did reach the destination. However, it took a lot longer than the trials with the memory, but without the randomization, which is expected because obviously with the randomness, it wouldn't get stuck in certain spots because of the memory, and it wouldn't go back to its previous spots, but it would still take a lot longer because of the randomness, if that makes sense. And usually it still made it, but it took a lot longer. And then things I learned about this algorithm is that it definitely seems like it has a lot of applications. Some a little bit more useful than others, but I feel that if implemented correctly and effectively, then it's definitely a powerful tool. But if used incorrectly, or if you don't really know what you're doing with it, especially as a beginner for us, then you're gonna run into a lot of problems.